As you already know that pollution is rising day by day. And which is the largest contributor of pollution? Well, in the case of traffic and land pollution, road transport is the largest contributor. And road transport is not just only limited to the land and ground pollution, it is also leading to the air pollution, noise pollution. Then what would be the solution for it? We need to find another option. Well, we do have another option, which is waterways. And we have to find out that what is the status of Indian waterways, whether they are in good condition or not. Hello and welcome to the InFocus series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about waterways and what is the condition and what is the status now. So today's topic is India's record cargo movement on inland waterways. So we are going to discuss about the inland waterways and whether it is improving or not, and this session is important for your GES 3 perspective. So let's move towards the points of discussion. So in today's discussion we are going to talk about the news, and we are going to talk about what are the improvements which we have seen, what are the government initiatives, and what could be the way forward. So we are going to talk on to that. So the news is that Inland Waterways Authority of India reported a record cargo movement of 145.5 million tons in the fiscal year 2024 and 5. And this news shows us that how we are improving into this area or into this field, because it shows that we are also keen to use waterways. Here we can see that according to the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways, the number of national waterways has increased from 5 to 111. This is also one of the biggest achievement. And if we'll talk about in the kilometers, so operational length has been grown almost doubled, and it has become from 2,716 kilometer to 4,894 kilometer. And what it has addition, so it added key cargo commodities like coal, iron ore fine, sand and fly ash, and they are alone contributor to the 68%. So together they are contributor to the 68%. So we'll discuss on to that also. So here, before going to any part of the discussion, as you already know that we have ISJS foundation course in Drishti IAS Noida. So here are the details about the English medium and Hindi medium. So do check the details. And if you have any queries related to the ISJS foundation course offline medium, then you can call us on 87501. Also, we have this course available on Drishti Learning app in online mode, and we have upgraded few features on online mode. We are providing you AI summary, we are also giving you AI quiz, and we are also giving you a feature which is Ask Me a Question. And together all these things will be helpful in your preparation. So whatever comforts you, do enroll into that. So coming to the discussion part. So discussion is about the exponential growth in cargo traffic in last 10 years. So here we can see that how much it has increased. This is the graph we have. So here we can see that from 18 MMT to 145.5, and this is the increase of 20.86 CAGR. So you can see that how much it has improved. Then in financial year 2025, traffic movement registered a growth of 9.3% year on year from financial year 2024, and 5 commodities coal, iron ore fine, sand and fly ash constituted over 68% of the total cargo moved on the national waterways during the year. Passenger movement has also reached to 1.61 crore in 2023 and 4. So this also shows that people are so much keen to this tourism, also inland tourism, water tourism. Then we are going to discuss here about the graph. So here we can see that how they are contributing 68%, then coal 27%, iron ore finance 18%, iron ore 9%, sand 8%, fly is 5%, limestone, cement and clinker 32%. So which has the biggest contribution? Limestone, cement and clinker, and together they are contributing to the 68%. Then we'll talk about some other expansion of the national waterways. So we already had discussed the kilometer, that from 2716 kilometer to 4894 kilometer it happened. So in just one decade it had almost doubled. And here what we can see, that we already know that the number has increased from 5 national waterways, it has become the 111. And ease of to boost the ease of doing business, various new initiatives have launched by the IWAI. And what are those? So these are Ladis, RIS, Cardi, Pani, Meers, and these all things are very much helpful in from digital point of view, from technological point of view, because they are supporting the waterways digitally, technologically. And so much green initiatives have been also taken up. And what are those green initiatives? Hybrid electric catamarans, hydrogen vessels, and also introduced to reduce pollution and promote river tourism. So this is about the expansion of the national waterways. Now we'll talk about the targets and sustainable development. So here we have some ambitious target for the sustainable development. So here we have tried to increase freight from 2% to 5%, and traffic volume should also increase 200 million tons by 2030. So right now it is around 145. So in 5 years we are going to increase around 50 MMT. Then here we are going to increase it by 500 million metric tons MMT by 2047, and 2047 is also the year which is going to be very much glorious, because India has pledged to become Viksit Bharat, which is developed India, by 2047, because India will complete its sanitary freedom struggle movement and what you can say sanitary independence day. So this is about the sustainable development. Then here we'll talk about the what are the policy measures the government has taken. So one measure is about the Jal Vahak cargo promotion scheme. So into this particular Jal Vahak cargo promotion scheme, what will happen, that there are two things. So first thing is that it will provide financial incentives. So it will give cargo owners 35% reimbursement on actual operating cost, so that more people will be interested into these kind of businesses. Also scheduled services, so there will be no only random services, there will be the scheduled services, so that people and everybody will have idea and there will be the smooth running of the business. So we have some key routes which include Kolkata, Patna, Varanasi, then we have Kolkata, Pandu, then we have Kolkata, Badarpur, Karimganj. So these are the initiatives. Then one of the initiative is extension of tonnage tax to inland vessels. So this particular thing has been introduced in the budget session on 1st April 2025, and in that budget speech there was a mention that there will be the tax on the what you can say tonnage. So it provides a stable and predictable tax regime based on the vessel's tonnage rather than the profit. So here vessel tonnage is important, so that people have more reliability and they will develop more keen to use waterways. Also we had also developed some regulatory framework for private investment. So the government is asking and encouraging that private investment should also come to the waterways, and they had already asked for the railways and air traffic, so they had also asked for the what you can say waterways. Then we have this port integration. So we have this Varanasi, Sahibganj, Haldia. So all these ports has been integrated to Syama Prasad Mukherjee Port, Kolkata. And why it has done so? So in order to remove nitties-gritties, operational cost, so much of workload. So that's why a centralized system has been made. So that's why all these things have been merged with the Syama Prasad Mukherjee Port, Kolkata, so that we could minimize, we could reduce cost. So Varanasi, Sahibganj, Haldia and Kalughat. So these are the regulatory framework the government has taken. When we are talking about the waterways, what are the challenges we got in the waterways? So because of the irregular nature of the water, there are so many what you can say calamities we have witnessed. So we need to see, we need to develop AI system, we need to develop technology so that we can avoid such kind of the accidents. Also, we already know the advantage of the waterways, that it has a very reduced cost than the road transport and the railway freight. Then we have to promote this, we have to make awareness, we have to make it cheaper. It is already cheaper, but we have to make it more accessible, so that there will be not much burden on the road and railway transport. So this one advantage we have to highlight. We have to remove the nitty-gritties, operational cost. We have to make it more tech friendly, people friendly, and we need to promote river tourism also, so that people will be more interested into this line. Now we are going to talk about the practice question for prelims. The Jalwahak scheme launched by the Government of India aims to provide 100% subsidy for the construction of the inland ports, reimburse 35% of the operating cost to cargo owners shifting from road, rail to waterways, offer free vessel registration across all national waterways, promote river tourism through the introduction of the electric catamarans. So this is very easy one. You can easily answer into the comment section. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask into the comment section. Also, you have to think this particular session according to your mains perspective, that what are the advantages associated with the waterways and what challenges lies ahead. So we need to find the challenges and how to curate all those challenges. So thank you. Have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.